Hi Taurus, so let's do your prediction for next year. Let's start with your general spread first, using Keeper, then we'll proceed with the tarot. So Taurus next year, what they need to know. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you guys. Taurus. Oh, okay, I like it. Huh. Okay, let me pull up a couple of cards first. What's this about? Okay, let me pull up one more card. Okay, so straight away I have message for work. So next year work will be very successful for you guys because you got the high honor, and I got some side story for you guys that actually recuperating from a bad health situation. I feel like this is just gonna work out for you guys, so you'll be slowly getting out from this bad health situation. And next will be related to your house. There's expectation around your house. Although it's a bit like on the negative side, I feel like some of you guys actually waiting to get the house like from a will, right? Because it come up with the expectation and a coffin card. So you guys already know what's this talking about. So you basically expecting a house to be to inherit a house because one of your family either family relatives may pass away next year. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to go to details on that. What is this? This is a bit odd message. Okay, be careful about a person in your community. They may appear as a privileged lady, but the outcome of that, when I ask what's about, you got the unexpected income reverse. So they may scam you some money. So just be careful about it. They show up as someone that this is privileged, and you got the community card there. So it may be around your community. So it can be like, I don't know, like certain community, certain neighborhood, they collect some money, right? Then for whatever reason, then just be careful because they come up as someone that is privileged, but they're probably not, and you may lose some money from that. Okay, any more general message? Let me pull up. Okay. What is this? Okay, so you got a lovers coming towards you next year. I'm a bit confused how to decode it because it's come up as a main. Is it main male? Yeah, it's come up as a main male, but it's reversed. When I asked what's the main male, it's clarified with the official person. So nonetheless, you got the lovers coming towards you guys. So since the main male is somewhat young, but it come up as a reverse, then the official person is somewhat older person, right? So I feel like these lovers coming towards you, they may be very established, a bit somewhat older than your age, then they're very established in their works. So it's not someone that is young. So just be aware of that. Hopefully this one come up again in your tarot portion. So let's go to your general tarot portion. What's actually coming up for you guys? Taurus next year. Give me 4 cards. Non-love message, more general, like work, finance, anything that they need to know. The Fools want to come up, but let's just see if this comes up again when I pull it up. Okay. Now you got the Ace of Cups. So what's this talking about? this of love or finance? I feel like it's more like a relationship. Okay, for the first one, you got a Knight of Swords. So I feel like some of you guys will be dropping off a connection, because I feel when I try to clarify, it doesn't give me like work or finance energy. More like, I feel like more like a relationship. So you got this relationship where you guys gonna like close it off. The good thing is you'll be out of your mind. Like previously you will be in constant fear or despair because there is no certainty, there is lack of clarity for you in this relationship. So you'll be getting out in that situation and you're gonna close it. And for some of you guys that are actually waiting for apology, you won't get it, so just move on. How you know this is your story is this person is actually a liar. So that's how you associate yourself with this story. Ace of Cup. What is this talking about? Okay, so I think this Ace of Cup is a continuation of that story. After you close it off, actually that person will come up, try to offer you something. Can be a love, can be something small. But I feel like nonetheless, you guys still moving on because you got the work to close it off. Why are you coming up with love? What is this about? The strike. It doesn't clarify me much. I think this is a different story, but still on the relationship. So some of the Taurus that actually in a relationship, or not I wouldn't say it's a relationship, more like connecting with someone in the past. You can expect them to come. I feel like you already disconnected with them or in the process of disconnecting. You can expect them to come back, message you, and this time, but they're still holding back, and you know this is not stable. And how you know is your person is someone that is very attractive. That's why actually giving me a Queen of Wands. So someone is very attractive. But just keep in mind, they come back, they message you, they still hold back, and you know this is not stable, and they won't offer you a relationship also. So basically they are just a time waster. All this cup energy. Okay, so I see like a lot of you guys will be like closing off from all the for emotional stuff. You basically see the things for what it is. You don't like keep remembering all the good old stuff. But I see also next year you'll be like having a lot of option for you guys that actually like an option, like to have an option. You see, you get a lot of option toward next year. There's a lot of character here because you got the 7 of Cups. But I see that you guys will be like pulling back, not open towards love. You don't want to even manifest love into your life because a lot of you guys actually still in the healing for next year. Yeah, it's like you it's like that you want to even forget love for next year. I got this energy currently. A lot of you guys actually want to move on from love, like you don't want to have a love in your life. Not sure why is that, but you will be having a lot of option for next year. Okay, I think I need to force it. Oh, give me one cup for the work. Why is this? Okay, so for work specifically, I see that a lot of you guys are going to find a new job, like going to move because your work situation is pretty much a mess, a lot of drama, and like your boss doesn't even give you a raise, things like that, hold back. So I see that a lot of you guys finally going to move on from your current work. What's the result of this? it's the result, it doesn't give me a result, more like an advice. So you need to do your own research, and you need to, because it's giving me a page of sword and the 8 of Pentacles, right? So basically do your research, upgrade your skills, invest energy on yourself before you're moving on to the new job. So basically, like maybe you can get a better step up in your career for the next job, right? But before that, you need to get the certification needed and whatnot. Give me one card for their finance. Okay, what is that? Okay, one more. Okay, so I see that your finance is actually doing well. I see that a lot of you guys actually letting go all your bad habits, or drinking, smoking, all these things, to actually make your finance more flourish. But do be careful about investment that actually coming up towards you guys, because some investment may be a bit like, how you say, bit too much for you guys, because you got the 9 of Cup reverse. So some investment that come towards you guys may be a bit too much for you guys, that in the end it will stress you out. So just invest on what you can invest. Don't invest on more of that, like the things that you cannot afford it. It's like stock, house, or anything that if you cannot afford it, then don't go investing on it. Just invest on like smaller stuff, maybe stock, smaller stock, things like that. Don't go overboard on your investing, because I see that you will end up stressing yourself. Okay, so now let's go to Taurus that has a person, how it's actually going for them for next year. Taurus next year. For Taurus that has a person loosely connected, how it actually goes for them next year. Give me 4 cups. Okay. What is this? Clarify me. Okay. The outcome. Unless the story is... Huh. Okay. This is a bit a mess of reading. So I see that for you guys, it's calling out for the Taurus that has a person that you guys are in the midst of letting things go, like whatever past negative past things that they done or you have done, you start to let it go, because the past is in the past. I got this energy. So it's not like you are moving on to go on your separate way, more like you are getting back together, but this time you're like talking about all the negative stuff in the past that you just want to let go, you and your person, right? And I see that will be a lot of communication between you guys. One thing that to note, that whoever that actually a bit sneaky in the past, they'll be dropping that off. Whoever that play mind games, they'll come back. It can be you or your person. Both you guys will be coming back with this non-sneaky energy, and from that you can actually see that there is a movement in your relationship. But the funny thing from this, when I asked what's the outcome of it for next year, I got the Page of Pentacles reversed. That means there is like stop on messaging. I feel like even though there will be a lot of movement, there will be like reconciliation if you guys disconnected, or if you're still connected, there's be a lot of talking about letting go the past thing, the past that does not serve well, right? But I feel like there'll be a break for next year between you two, because you got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is like a single card, so it's like you want to take a break and work on yourself. That's the outcome. Though that's why I'm a bit confused on this result. Even though there is a communication, there is a movement, and whoever that previously is sneaky playing mind games actually dropping that. And so you see there's a lot of positive movement, but the outcome of it actually a break between you two. Then either you or your person decided to like focus on themselves. So not sure what it's actually trying to give me, but it is what it is. That's the card they're actually giving me. So let's move on to the singles. Just keep in mind that I'm predicting that even though things are moving forward for you guys, there will be like a break for next year between you two. So for Taurus singles, give me 3 cards what they can expect for next year. What they can expect for next year. Taurus singles. Okay. Okay. Huh. What is this? That's a bit contradicting. Okay, so straight away I see that you'll be juggling between options. So that's what actually come up into my mind. So at least you'll have 2 person next year, 2 new person. I don't see any of the old energy. And some of you guys will be on the relationship by next year because you got 9 of Cup reverse. 9 of Cup reverse is a relationship. And actually clarify with, although it's a bit odd, right? You got the 10 of Pentacle reverse. It's like not really your end and beyond all of your like long term, very long term that go for 10-15 years. More like you'll be in a committed relationship, but this clarifying this 10 of Pentacle reverse is actually 4 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like you'll be in the committed relationship, a very stable relationship where there is a balance between you and your person. But at this time the energy is not for like you're gonna be like for the next 10-15 years together. So just keep that in mind. But it's a very good connection that whoever you end up with. How do you know? Okay, so when I ask how they know, it's basically giving me that your person, even though you have a lot of options, the one that actually may be like good for you is the one that is shy. You need to initiate the message for them. They will be like rarely initiate a message towards you unless that's really important. So yeah, so basically this person is very shy, so you are the one that need to do all the work initially. But they're not a bad person. I mean, they come up with the clarifying of them is a 4 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles, right? So they are giving you a equal give and take, and they're a very stable person. But just keep in mind, it's not your end on beyond relationship. I see a lot of like at least you have 2 options next year. Yeah, you have at least 2 for a single that actually looking for a love. Any advice for them? Okay, your advice come up as a Devil reverse and the King of Cups. So I feel like some of you guys may have an issue with your emotional vulnerability. So keep that in mind. So you need to let go your bad habits or issue with around your emotion. So that's when I asked your advice, that's what it's giving me. So I hope this helps you guys on navigating next year. If it does resonate, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye guys.